Can I tell you something most universities never explain? Getting your proposal approved is not the finish line, it is the starting line. Most students celebrate proposal approval and then disappear. Months later, nothing. No data, no Chapter 4, no submission, no graduation. Today I am going to show you exactly how busy professionals finish, even while working full-time. One of our scholars once told me, Tsapelo, I do not think I will ever finish. She worked full-time, had 2 children, and was constantly traveling. Yet, less than a year later, she walked across the graduation stage. Not because life became easier, but because she finally had a system. Every master's, every PhD follows this journey. The destination is always the same, graduation. Many students think proposal approval means they can immediately collect data. Not always. Most universities require ethical clearance before you begin. Why? Because good research protects participants. Professional researchers do not just ask good questions, they conduct research responsibly. This stage should not feel stressful. If your Chapter 3 was designed properly, you are simply following your own blueprint. Do not change your methodology halfway through your study. Be patient and trust the process. Here is where many students panic. They think data analysis means complicated statistics. Not necessarily. Good analysis is not about using the most advanced software. It is about answering your research questions honestly and systematically. Never analyze data hoping to prove your assumptions. Analyze it to discover the truth. That is what researchers do. Chapter 4 is not where you share opinions. It is where your participants finally speak. Whether through interview quotations, tables, charts, or themes, let the evidence tell the story. One mistake I often see. Students introduce completely new ideas in Chapter 5. Do not. Your conclusion should come directly from your findings. Your recommendation should solve the problem you introduced back in Chapter 1. Remember the golden thread? This is where it ends. Here is something I wish every postgraduate student understood. Receiving corrections does not mean you have failed. It means your research is improving. Every doctor you have ever met received corrections. Picture this. Your family is sitting in the audience. Your name is called. People stand and applaud. Someone places that doctoral hood across your shoulders. Years of sacrifice, late nights, self-doubt become one unforgettable moment. You do not become doctor because research is easy. You become doctor because you refuse to quit. Notice something. None of these stages are impossible. They are simply connected. The problem is not research. The problem is trying to navigate it alone. Every week someone tells me, I wish I had found you earlier. Not because we perform miracles, but because we provide clarity. And clarity creates momentum. My hope is that this series has shown you something important. Research is not reserved for geniuses. It is a skill, a system, a journey. And journeys become much easier when someone has already walked the path. If you have watched every episode in this series, congratulations. You have already taken the first step that thousands of postgraduate students never take. You chose to learn the process before trying to navigate it alone. Now it is time for the next step. If you are ready to stop guessing, stop procrastinating, and start making consistent progress toward graduation, I would love to help you. Send the word doctor to our WhatsApp. My team and I will schedule a complimentary research strategy session where we will discuss where you are in your journey, what is holding you back, and the fastest ethical roadmap to help you move forward with confidence. Whether you are still choosing a topic, writing your proposal, collecting data, or completing your thesis, remember this: research does not have to be confusing. One chapter at a time, one milestone at a time. And before you know it, they won't call you student. They will call you doctor.